everyone, and welcome once again to a QR Code Friday. Now wait, hold it, freeze, whatever you are doing, check out Cyprus, because not only does he actually have a pretty nice updated banner, I actually like it. I just saw it because I have to put a screenshot every time so you know who I'm talking about. Check out Cyprus. Now not only does he do these QR code videos, which maybe you're interested in, but he actually does have a lot of battles and really cool skits that I recommend that you check out. Now you might be wondering, but Zink can't show the QR codes of this stuff. The physical product isn't out. Now you are correct. However, if you stay till the end, maybe, just maybe, you might get something nice. Maybe, I don't know. What we will see throughout this video is I figured to make it nice, since in celebration of Valtryek V5, instead of just doing the gameplay video, we'll have QR codes of other Valtryeks from the other evolutions appear throughout this video, so you get something nice. And maybe at the end you might see something. But something I actually want, and when I say contest, I don't like using that term, but it's sort of like a way that you can get a free shout out. Valtryek V5 is not out yet, obviously, but I was thinking of video topics to do, and what a perfect opportunity for whoever comes up with the most creative idea for me to try out with Valtryek V5. You can make as many comments as you want. When I actually do that unboxing, I will shout you out. But when I actually do the video, that's a lot of people. So whatever topic it is, if a lot of people like that comment, when I actually eventually get the Beyblade and do the videos for it, I'll give credit. Free shout out, eh? So I thought this was going to be pretty fun. So Valtryek V5 is a SWITCHSTRIKE Beyblade, if you've not seen my news video and talking about it. So we've got Zenith. I'm not going to mix it up this time. With Zenith is this disc right here. Now Zenith is probably going to be the most disappointing part for Valtryek V5, unless we get more details for it. As of right now, the disc does not have the actual support it should. Now I don't care about the color, right? If the color could have been blue, it doesn't have to be transparent, whatever. There's no rubber on this thing, and that really annoys me. Because what is it? Not specifically rubber. Whatever materials, like the white part on the Zenith disc that's actually on Valtryek, it's not there. Now Evolution, no complaints there. It's a perfectly good job. Evolution is basically like variable if you don't already know. And Valtryek V5, as you might have seen from my interview I did in New York Toy Fair 2019, I asked, hey, metal? And they said you have to wait and see, but they said they'll put metal, whatever they're able to. And you can kind of notice that in the middle, and I guess on the side there is metal, so I guess it'd make the most sense, because why I'm saying that is because the rest of it has the same mold of that wing, but when you look at it, it's not really like, it's not even metallic paint. That's why I'm saying there'd be no other reason. I don't know if this has actually burst stoppers, which is a part of it's part of a Cho-z awakening, or the Super Zetsu awakening system. I think that it might just have the wings, but who knows? I am pretty hyped. And again, I know a lot of people, like this turbo stuff, and there hasn't been any news for it, sadly, I know. As much as I'd love to do a news video, I don't want to make some random speculation. The last video that I did was applying all the information that I got and combining it with the interview. So I was a little slow right there, but I got my Valtryek V5. We're going to do this in the Slingshock Stadium. So, no, perfect, Slingshock Bay. Wow, that's wow. So, I'm actually really hoping that whenever we do get it, it's gonna blow my expectations away, because the reality is, with these turbo bays, there's not really too much, and I was actually thinking of doing a video talking about the next series, because I'm kind of having different thoughts towards turbo. Some stuff that's like, you can't not point it out, like Zenith, for an example. But some stuff I think with turbo is not as bad as people make it out to be. And that does not mean the whole thing is perfect, God forsaken, no. But there might be some things, and I do want to wait a little closer when we get a lot more of these releases to really make a final judgment. Not until like the slopes, for an example. The slopes, for most are not that good. For some, okay, but it does depend on what you get. Because sometimes a lot of people say, well, the mold that I got for this one is not that good, or the mold I got for this one is pretty good. What I mean by the mold is that sometimes somebody might get a really tight version of that bay, and others might just get the rest of it where it's not really that good. There are factors like that, but generally speaking, like the slopes are not too good. Now, there are some other bays. What is it? Is it Shelter Regulus and not Shelter Regulus? Is it Shelter Regulus and Blast Genius? No, I'm thinking of the other one. So Valtryek is paired up with Hades and 2 other bays. No way, I think it is. Regardless, I'm doing this Slingshock, and it's actually kind of sick. Regardless, it's paired up with it, and I have a feeling the closer that we get to the end with this stuff, the better it's going to be. Now, in terms of when this will actually come out, let's say we assume that the cross collision set maybe comes out June, because they said the fall, but let's be honest, now with how releases work, probably maybe June, July, right? I'm assuming Valtryek and Hades, the latest, mid to end August. Because you also have to remember, they have to work with how the dub works, right? Because it's already finished in Japan. So with releases, maybe they have to hold off and wait a bit, because I have noticed that with Hasbro stuff, they've been pushing a lot of older products and not releasing anything new. Like, for God's sake, I'd love to see Buster and all those new bays, but I don't know. It's obviously not like they're doing anything wrong or anything like that, in the sense that if they want to have some older stuff on the side to give options, that's fine. I mean, they did a reissuing of Wyvern W3 for Turbo. What I'm saying is, like, I would love it, absolutely love it, if we could actually see some new stuff, because I actually want to see what it's like. And plus, the thing is too with the dub, what is it? They're already past, they're on the Battleship Cruise. They've already showed off, have they showed off Kyle's Bay? I'm pretty sure they showed off Kyle's Bay, which is Kerbeus, and what is it, Xavier with his Excalius X4. I don't know what's up with that. Like, I'm really curious, because it's a little strange, just a bit, that we're not already getting these bays, because it's Excalius X4, Kerbeus, what is it, the Black Achilles, and I'm trying to wonder myself, you know, with all the bays that are in that wave, probably I just missed one. What's going on? I do hope we see some stuff soon. I personally think that despite the dead zone that we're in right now, something's going to happen somewhere, and it's gonna hit like crazy for the releases. I don't know how, I don't know if it will, I just know it'll happen. It has to, it has to. Because what else could they do? Now, most of these videos are mostly sort of just discussion while I do the gameplay for it. Now, not to keep up any more of your time since I just lost that battle, tell me your thoughts on Valtryek V5. Do you think that it'll have the right gimmicks for it? Because it's SWITCHSTRIKE and it's not just pure Slingshock, I think it actually will have all the gimmicks it should, minus the Zenith disc. If you disagree, comment in the comment section below. If you disagree with anything, comment in the comment section below. Now, before we leave off, we've seen a lot of this stuff. Now, we should see something really flash for 1 second, and then have to disappear. So, Cyprus is an awesome channel. Again, I'm actually, like, you know, he's my friend and everything, right? Don't get me wrong. I actually really like the banner. I'm really liking it. Like, it's very clean. Somebody go comment on Cyprus's video. I don't care what you're doing right now. Go comment on his video and say, nice YouTube banner. Do that for me. Please. Regardless though, subscribe to Cyprus and give his channel some love. It's great, and we try to do our best to showcase whatever we can. And I thought, you know, I don't want it to be like, I don't want it like a bit like stale. Just okay, we just show off the bay. Maybe we've already showed it off before. No, I thought, hey, why don't we just show off all the other QR codes? At least you have something while I'm talking. And don't worry, I am planning on doing a lot of other cool stuff. Actually, later today you should see a collab with a very actually popular Baytuber, which is Beyz. Beyz with a Z. That's cool. You should see the collab later today, maybe 2 p.m. I don't know, whenever I'm gonna launch it. You should see it later today, and later tonight you should see another video. Also, something to talk about. I actually did Slash Valkyrie, which is a TAKARA TOMY Bay, which is a later future release. If you don't know what TAKARA TOMY stuff is, against all Beyblade Burst Turbo, please check that out. And don't worry, despite the fact that I've been kind of like experimenting with a few videos, I am going to be going pretty crazy with a lot more stadium mods, a lot more Bay mods. Stay tuned for that. Have an awesome weekend, and I'm going to keep on mentioning this. My birthday's in a few weeks. Not really a few weeks, like, what, 2 weeks? Well, less than...
What?
My birthday.
2 weeks.
2 weeks!
On the weekend.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be, of course, on the weekend. I'm working on a video pretty soon for that in celebration. Well, that's it. So if you stay till the end, get all these little snippets, and maybe you might see a QR code for